Welcome back in this demonstration here. Now we have got this one and we are talking about that the scaling thing. So if I off it, and in that distribute node you cannot make it off. Everything is going to be off. This is a by default node and automatically it will be created. So you can see this is one kind of heart or brain of that Marsh network. Now moving on, we have, and I believe in 80-20 principle. That means is what, that each and everything is not required for all the cases, because of here we need that points, how many points or how many copies you need to have, and the method is going to be scattered. It is always be scattered, and by default it is scattered. And this this distribution type is going to be mesh. So like it is linear, you have to change it in mesh, and we have all the options here. But if you need to make this kind of scene, that mesh is the right choice. Now input mesh, you need to connect it. Now we have calculation. This is calculation means is what, that if you have a terrain kind of thing, then so you need to off it, because of in this case I have a flat plane kind of thing. But if you have a ups and downs kind of a valley kind of thing, we need to off it, right? So I can show you that thing also, that how we are going to do it. So if I select it and put it like this, I can see what happens, that it is, I can see if I choose it off, I can see everything is straight up. So if I make it, I can see, but if it is, you can see that thing. So according to that the terrain kind of thing, it is going to be, I can hide and make it undo. So according to that the plane, it is going to give you the calculation. So if you are using, of course, you may use this terrain also. If you use terrain kind of thing, then you can switch it off. And another thing is we have strength. Now in here, if I click on this, now we have a list of options right here. So in strength we have scale, right? We don't have a segregated scale option. In strength only we'll have we can increase or decrease the scaling thing. So position and rotation, I don't need to do anything in it. So you can off it, you can off this too. Now scale. Now scale means is what, that if I make it low power in this now what to do, that we see we have this strength. If I decrease, you can see this is the strength is coming along. We can see this is getting smaller, getting bigger, right? So but because of we have this scale, if I have rotation, then rotation is going to be, but rotation is not going to be affected by this. Position, I can see position is getting affected, but I don't need position. And for the rotation also I have another thing. So scaling thing is extremely important in this situation, right? Now see, this is, if I make it 2, now you can see it is bigger. If I make it 0.5, it is getting smaller. So this is the strength of the scale. All right, so now the random strength is extremely important. You can use this random scale, that something is smaller, something is bigger. This is how it happens in the real world, like so, right? And we have another thing that is called strength map, right? What is strength map is all about? It is a very normal thing. So if I Control D and copy this one, and if I go for this rendering here and click on this button, this is called Lambert, and this Lambert, I can click here, go for this ramp, and I have ramp, and press 6 key to see this thing here. All right, so always interpolation has to be smooth, and this is a very good thing to have a smooth interpolation. Now what happens if I use this? You can see what is happening in this strength map. When it is white, we have this size. If it is black, that means black means a gray kind of or black kind of thing, then you can see we don't have that. It is smaller right now, right? That means is what, that if it is black, that means small. If it is big, that means it's white. All right, the same thing if I have something like this, what will happen here, that this black area is going to be smaller and this white area is going to be brighter kind of thing, right? So now let me see how it happens. If I select this hyper shade and then go for this texture and middle mouse, and always middle mouse drag and drop in here. Yes, and now you can use this this word and put it there. Now you can see we have the same thing, that this is smaller and gradually it is getting bigger, right? But we have some problem in here. This is also some, I don't know, buggy kind of thing, that the black is here, but the place is like rotated a bit, right? Black is here, but it has to be smaller, this has to be bigger because of this is white here. So how do I fix it? Fixing is very easy, that the projection mapping is going to be UV. So when you have UV kind of thing, so we have some problem here. So what should I do? We have to go for this outliner and select the plane mode, not this plane. This is for demonstration that I can see the map. I can delete it also later, right? But this is the main plane we have, and middle mouse drag and drop in here. So there we go. Now you can see that we have the proper looking kind of thing, that when the direction of that thing, and it is now UV here. So we're getting UV from the UV editor. Now you can see that then where is the white, there is a big one, and where is black, that is very, very small. You can see we have a little bit of thing, but it is very, very small. So here, this is how this map works, and you can do some fun with these kind of maps. So if I put it middle and make this white, you can see what happens, that in the middle we don't have any kind of any boxes, we don't have right here, right? So you can see if I increase or decrease, this is how you can make it happen. And why this is there, because we can see what is happening in this plane, right? This is how you can tackle this scaling thing inside this Maya mesh. And we can have another one, that is strength. And yeah, the randomness is like you can see we have randomization is going on in this seed. This is not very important in this situation. In next class, I'm going to show you that how we're going to use this noise for driving the scale. So see you in the next lecture.